Hey, a community-based photo project is popping up this summer after being canceled last year because of the pandemic.
Albina Queens is a pop-up image-making event. It celebrates femininity in historically black neighborhoods in North and Northeast Portland. Black women and femmes are invited to get a series of portraits taken. Those are beautiful, aren't they? 2 years ago, those at the event were photographed with head wraps, and this year they'll wear crowns made by black artists.
We really just want to showcase Black creativity and show that it's a part of world building and abolitionist work, and then also bringing attention to Black artistry and Black culture.
Valued and loved. And that's
Chabri Vickers was at the event 2 years ago. She says being surrounded by the talented women inspired her and her 16-year-old daughter.
Seeing them all come together in this powerful way, I think meant more to her than I could imagine. And I just wish I had had something like that when I was a young girl growing up here in Northeast Portland.
The project returns August 8th. Registration is open at imagineblack.org/Albina Queens.